Tonight, Monroe County opponents are not giving up on their fight against a data center approved by Forsyth City Council.
It was approved Monday night despite fierce opposition from neighbors who say they had no voice in the decision. The project has been under scrutiny since we first told you about it in early December.
Less than a month later, the Planning and Zoning Board met to vote, but that vote was pushed back. In January, a state report found the project could possibly harm county residents. That report found the project could strain water supplies, worsen air quality, and increase traffic. The project could use up to 1.5 million gallons of water a day. Proponents say it would bring in more than $200 million in tax revenue every year.
Despite all the back and forth, Forsyth City Council approved the project, leaving some residents angry and even considering legal action. Hunter King has the story.
We had a split planning and zoning commission from the previous meeting. We had the majority of the community saying no. We also had a letter from Mary Persons High School students who were opposed to this.
Despite the opposition on Monday evening, the City Council voted 5-1 to approve the center. The lone dissenting vote came from new Councilman Glenn Holmes. But it's not just the vote that has residents upset, it's who got to cast those votes.
I want to put this in perspective for you. So there are houses behind me. That's the Riata neighborhood. Hundreds of people live there, and it's all on county property. That's where they vote for commissioners and things in the county. But as soon as I step forward a few steps right here, I'm now in city lines, within city lines, and that is where this data center will be built. And so that's where the problem arises. These folks who live back here have no representation for what's being built right here.
Josh Pruitt lives in Riata, and he says the frustration goes beyond this one project.
All of them feel like this is taxation and regulation without representation. They did not have the ability to vote this city council in. They don't have the ability to vote this city council out.
City officials declined to speak to us on Thursday, but in a written statement, they say they followed the proper legal process with advertised public hearings where neighbors got to share their concerns with council members. They wrote, council members voted after a thorough review of the two applications and the consideration of the report of recommendations from the Planning and Zoning Commission. Still, people in the neighborhood say they're exploring legal options. Reporting in Forsyth, Hunter King, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, the city says the developer must first complete $480,000 in environmental studies.
Construction also can't start until all state, federal, and local rules are followed.